Starting the workout off with some simple skips. Start with the right hand, switch to the left hand. You can dribble all the way down right hand, come back left hand, switch halfway. Just get an even amount of reps, skipping with both hands. Okay, the front foot skip into that first step right there. Just warming up this movement pattern. We're going to take 4 different things that we can use on ball screen, some probing dribbles that we'll put in a game context here next. But right now, just isolating the move and working on it. Okay, now skipping off that back foot. Here it is, back foot, skip a step, explode into that first step. Make sure you get an equal amount of reps driving with your right hand and also driving with your left hand. Okay, the hockey dribble. Here it is in some slow motion. Chopping your feet, having some fakes with your shoulders. It's a really good move in the ball screens, especially when you're attacking downhill. Last piece of the warm-up here, the hostage dribble. So I'm just trying to replicate setting up that ball screen and then keeping that defender tight on my hip as I turn the corner. Like we've said in our other workouts, have an imagination. Right now we're working on setting up that ball screen, turning the corner shoulder to shoulder, keeping the defender on our hip. Okay, now part 2 of the workout, and what we're going to do is simulate some ball screen work the best we can. So I've got the cone set up here. You certainly don't need the cones out there, just use your imagination on the court. We're going to attack at 3 different depths using different probing dribbles. So first we're putting that big in a drop coverage or a soft coverage. We just used our front foot skips attacking that big, and now we're using our back foot skips attacking that big. Okay, working on pivoting into that pass. There's a reverse pivot off the back foot. Here comes a forward pivot off the inside foot. We'll break down the value of these pivots in the film study, but just working on that footwork to get into a passing motion. Okay, what we're doing now is moving the cones up higher up the floor, simulating that flat hedge, and then we're going to go through the same sequence of probing dribbles at this new depth. So what we're trying to do with these skips is create a little bit of a hang dribble, give you guys an extra half second or so to read that defense. So just this skip right here can throw off the timing of that defender and give you the ability to read what he's doing. If he sits back and takes away the roll, that means you can explode and attack the rim. If he stays up and takes away you, that means you can become a passer looking for that roll man or somebody on the perimeter. Okay, final portion here. Now we're moving those cones up even higher into a full hedge. Remember, against the hedge, you want to get on top of that defender, really drag him out away from the rim. These skips will allow you to keep that ball protected against that hedging defender. And we're going to go through the same sequence of probing moves as we did in the prior two, and this will be the last segment of the workout. Okay, last deal here, working on the passing over the hedge. So just focus on the footwork, being able to forward pivot there, hit that corner lift, or here be able to reverse pivot, keep that ball high, and an overhead pass, and get to that big-to-big pass. Okay, last rep here. You can see I'm wearing down a little bit. Got to get in shape.